MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Philadelphia Phillies.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Jeremy Hellickson gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game. All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third base at Michael Franco. Talk about making plays. He can come in, make the bare hand. He dives to his left and right, and a tremendous arm to complete the play. This kid's special.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, shortstop, number 12.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. This one's down to third. And he's set down, one away.
In the second spot tonight, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. His lifetime numbers against Jeremy Hellickson, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys, you're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Edwin Encarnacion now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Saunders ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. There goes Brantley. Pitches a called strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Corey Kluber is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second. And now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, left fielder, Hunter Pence.
Digging in, Hunter Pence. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope,
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2. And with 2 away here in game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Kluber sets his sights. Here's the 1-2. Hit to first. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning is over. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Coming to the plate now, Lonnie Chisenhall. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So coming to the plate, Roberto Perez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, I can't get past the last at-bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Indians lead it 1-0. Digging in, Maikel Franco. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Baseman, Maikel Franco.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, there she goes, the first home run of the World Series. I was kind of waiting to see when this might happen. You knew we had great offenses, but we're off to a grand start. First game, we got 1 homer at least.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Reed Hoskins. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 3 for 8. A windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Kluber's ready. Here it is on 2-2. Sent on the ground out the 2nd. Kipnis ranging to his right. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for Cleveland, pitcher Corey Kluber.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Bounce to first. Hoskins scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1. And the pitch on 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
J.P. Crawford.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. One and two, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count, here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. Lindor ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Pitcher, Jeremy Hellickson.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Hellickson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Way out in front. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's flared out toward left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Alfaro recovers. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Stepping in now, Tyler Naquin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1 and 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. In the dirt here. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He had a sac fly earlier. First pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
One and 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Right side, played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1 and 1. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get the inning started. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A windup and the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here's another 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Chisenhall moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Maikel Franco. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Runners on first with one down. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
High pop-up. Calling for it. Encarnacion. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman, number 17, Reed Hoskins.
Striding in once again, Reed Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Started that swing a bit too early.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Ready for another chance? Roberto Perez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 55, Roberto Perez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Hit hard, but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 speeds there, a 4-mile-an-hour differential for the 2 starters from 94 down to 90. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Kluber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Michael Saunders now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Michael.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Naquin comes on now, and he has it 1 down. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Striding in, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jeremy Hellickson, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Here's a look over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Michael Brantley, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Pitch on the way. 2-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Full count now. 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer here in the series. And the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Hitting a home run in the World Series, that is special. But when you give your team a lead, that's something you don't forget. Great swing right there.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Number 22.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Oh, the old C&I base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Kipnis runs. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, that's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deal on 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Jose Ramirez waits on deck. Hit on the ground toward the left. Crawford in the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
So let's get another look at that nice play in the hole with Showtrack. Showed off some good range to keep it from getting into the outfield, and you also see the strong throw. That was a long one, and he got a lot behind it to get the out. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. And he lays off there 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Crawford. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Cleveland's out in front, 3-1. Nick Williams is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Williams.
To short, hit hard. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Pence. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. In now, Odubel Herrera, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. No hits to this point. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. James Russell is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
James Russell.
Digging in to try it again, Lonnie Chisenhall. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Roberto Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch, and that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it there barely, as he's into second base with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Standing in now, Corey Kluber. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Comes set and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He has executed his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Ready on 1-2. And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. Indians leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in, Maikel Franco. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Reed Hoskins.
Ready once again, Reed Hoskins. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Soft grounder left side. Barehanded at his knees. In time.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Stepping in now, Michael Saunders. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's on his horse. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Luis Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
57, Luis Garcia.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
It's swung on and hit in the air. Pereira is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit hard on the ground to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, I don't know if it was a run and hit, Matt, or a hit and run, but you do know this. They're trying to get ahead in the count. So there's going to be around the plate that first pitch. I love putting the hit and run on or the run and hit, but either way, they executed it perfectly, and now they're set up first and third.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Saunders is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a ball, 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. as a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now. Ronnie Chisenhall would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out with the man at first. And that's in there, 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Tribe lead this one 4-1. Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jorge Alfaro.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Digging in once again, J.P. Crawford, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
From the belt, the pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Tommy Joseph will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Tommy Joseph.
And this is fouled straight back.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lined hard to center field. Naquin patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
It's a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him close. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Striding in, Hunter Pence. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Chisenhall has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Casey Fiend Enters from the
Now
pen to
pitching
start
for
the
the
ninth
Phillies,
inning as he'll try to
number
keep the
38,
score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose
Leading off for
Ramirez.
Cleveland,
He'll be charged
third
with
baseman,
trying to get on board
Jose
leading off the ninth.
Ramirez.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Pereira is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
In now, Lonnie Chisenhall for his career in this matchup. Just a 1 for 9. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are
The
2
catcher,
away.
number 55, Roberto Perez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Roberto Perez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Crawford is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Cody Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 37, Cody Allen. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 7.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's the one to start it out against Cody Allen, who for his part tries to close the door on this one.
Center fielder,
Grounded to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Encarnacion on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 17, Reed Hoskins.
Standing in, Reed Hoskins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to left field. Brantley is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Tribe win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score for our ball game tonight.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. The Cleveland Indians got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.